In other news, let's get into the bullshit real quick. Let's get into the bullshit. So apparently Star Wars The Acolyte, the trailer has more dislikes than likes on YouTube with over 160,000 dislikes and 135,000 likes at over 6 million views. Now, there's a couple reasons that I've heard of this. Obviously, this is funny. Someone says Star Wars fans want black people and women. They want original shows that don't rely on film characters, then get angry when they get exactly that. Star Wars fans are so ungrateful. Now, my thing is, what I've heard is that what it is that this show contradicts some lore. Uh Hold on, let me go to my Twitter real quick. What I heard though is that this contradicts some lore, and like take that how you will. But my thing is that just allow for new storylines to happen. You know what I mean? Like, let me find the tweet for y'all real quick. So, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. All right. So this person says, I'm honestly scared for this show because in the Phantom Menace they say the Sith have been extinct for a millennia. Are we just gonna retcon lines in the movies now too? I don't see a lot of good ways they could work around that. And my argument to that is this is clearly because I see Mace Windu here. This is from the movies that came out in the 2000s with the prequels. It's been 20 something years, almost 20, if not 20 years, almost 20 years. Let them explore a different storyline. Many people are bringing up the like, maybe they just didn't know that they were like, the whole thing is that the order is flawed and what they think is like law and set in stone, and then they're not listening to any other perspective. And it was like it's true from a certain point of view, because like the Sith can be extinct as far as they're concerned, but the people who are still Sith walking around could be like, the Jedi think we're gone, but really we're not. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even, and the problem is people are in this place where now they feel like you explicitly have to say that. It's like in this show, they have to give me an explanation as to why this exists when around the same time period, the Jedi were saying they were extinct. Like, we're in this age where people have to have everything spelled out for them. And like, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of am over being in this era of needing to have every little detail explained and every type of logical explanation for choosing to do something in a particular fandom. It's the same thing I say about Marvel, where people are like, well, they're doing multiverse, so like they could bring T'Challa back and just have him a different face because multiverse, or they could do this and that, have a different actor because multiverse, or they could just do it because they fucking feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this concept of like having to cling to, well, this movie said this thing 20 years ago. And to be fair, I do have a mutual who he pointed out, I'll tag him. He pointed out that Disney kind of been playing in people's face because they'll use like canon stuff to cater to the fandom, but then change shit. I'll give that. But like my point still stands of like, I just think the fact of the matter is, from the Jedi's perspective, maybe the Sith to them were extinct, but that doesn't change that. Like if I say, yo, that dude I beat up, he ain't never coming back. Like we ran him out of town. If he going and plotting with his homies on how to come get that get back at me, then the two things are true. Like I think he's never showing back up, but then at the same time, they're plotting on their chance to come back and like, I don't know, hit a lick on me or something. Like that's probably a really poor example. I couldn't really think of a better one off the top of my head, but that's all I'm saying is like, they're just exploring a different storyline. And it's just like, I don't think that there has to always be like a logical explanation. They don't have to in the show explain to you how this contradicts what was said in a movie from 20 some odd years ago. But That's just me. To get into it, I have not seen the Acolyte trailer. I'll be honest. I'm a casual Star Wars fan at best, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see why people dislike this so much. How are people seeing the dislike count? Because my thing is, I ain't able to see dislikes. So are people just capping? Can somebody let me know in the comments? Like, are people literally just capping? Didn't the prequels retcon stuff? I don't know, dude. Let's find out what's so bad about this trailer.
Close your eyes.
That was a good example.
Your
Thank you.
eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them.
Somebody tell me when in the timeline this is
Tell
supposed to be
me
taking
what
place
comes
too.
into your mind.
This is like pre-Obi-Wan, same time as like Obi-Wan is a Padawan.
Balance. I see fire.
Is that homegirl from House of Cards? That looked like homegirl from House of Cards. Also, my thing is the galaxy is a big place.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
Ah, the Killmonger. A lot of people upset about that one I saw.
What happened? I sensed darkness.
I'm gonna have to look at when in the timeline this is supposed to take place. I think that's homegirl from. No, that's Matrix. Matrix. Why can't I think of her name?
And who is allowed to?
Isn't it Neo's girl?
What is that?
God, dog. Also, what if the Sith is someone who betrayed them? 2-episode premiere June 4th. I might actually check this out. It seems interesting. It's really hard to be into Star Wars as a casual fan though, because then like everybody's like, you don't know about this, you don't know about that, you ain't never heard of this, you ain't never heard of that. You know, like it's really hard to be in the space as a casual. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but. That was it on Star Wars Acolyte. Ooh, I like this one. Wait a minute. We had an update with this too. So now I've made a couple of videos. Carrie and Moss Trinity. Thank you. I could not remember her freaking name. I was wanting to say, I don't even know, not Trinity. I was wanting to say like Meredith or something. I don't even